Hello ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what the hell's going on today. We've got a Pokemon game, I'm using a team, and this guy's like, you know what, fuck you everyone. He just puts up the middle finger. He's like, Seeking, fuck yeah. He's like, Minun and Plusle on the same team, because why the hell not? And then Delibird, and this guy's name is in fact Bandeddelibird. If you wouldn't, you know, it would make sense, you know, because he's using Delibird and Bandit. It might be a Bandeddelibird, I don't even remember, because I don't really remember this match, and I'm just gonna go off. I'm not even really watched this, I don't care, I've sped crap up, who gives a shit, let's just watch the game. So Heat thing, what the fuck is its name? The thing with eyebrows U-turns. So I U-turn on the Seeking, and then he pulls out a water gem waterfall. I'm the blah blah logic where you be. I don't know, but I bring in Sableye. And I'm going to recover, because I'm thinking, you know, the Seeking is probably going to keep hitting me with waterfalls. I might as well recover, and that's generally what happens when you use Sableye. You just stall and stall and stall, and it's all fun. It's all in good fun and games, but, I mean, that's how you use the Pokemon. That's what it was made for. That's the reason that they gave it that ability of whatever it's called, Prankster. So, anyway, I've sped this bit up a bit, because I missed the Willow on the Minun plus. What the fuck is that one? That's Minun, is it? I can't. Plusle, that's Plusle. I need to like lean forward to my laptop screen to look at its cheek to see which one it is, which is retarded. But Registeel comes in for just Stealth Rock action, and I guess for Thunder Wave and stuff. He predicted Thunder Wave is what I guess, which is why he went to Seeking, because Seeking obviously with the Lightning Rod is gonna want to benefit from that, although it really wouldn't do anything for him because he's a physical Seeking, but whatever, doesn't really matter. Get some Stealth Rock Seismic Toss damage off, and then back to Sableye for some more recover stalling action as per usual. So I just want to get to a nice range of health to where I'm like, okay, I can live a couple of waterfalls and be able to fire off a Will-O-Wisp without dying, which is kind of what I want to go for. So I get to a point where I'm thinking, if I Will-O-Wisp now and he waterfalls and it hits, then he won't kill me, which he doesn't, leaves me at 45, which then allows me to recover my way all the way back up until he dies from burn. So there's the plan. That's the plan I wanted to use, and that's the plan that I'm going to use, and such and such and such. I don't know what happened with this game. I really could have just beaten this thing earlier, the Seeking and stuff, by using Scarf Darmanitan. That's the thing, the eyebrows guy, Darmanitan, that's his name. Anyway, I could have just beaten it earlier with that, but whatever, I wasn't really. I was being defensive. I was just using my walls, my Registeel, my Sableye, my guy, my Dusclops. I was just throwing them all around, and nasty plot is happening. I'm like, this isn't good. I know. Freaking Minun Plusles actually have pretty decent special attack once you boosted it with a nasty plot, so I'm getting a little bit scared, but not too much to where I'm really threatened, because I have like a really solid walling combination going down with my my three guys there with Dusclops and Registeel and the other dude, whatever the hell his name is. But knowing that he's going to go for the Thunderbolt again, I'm just going to go straight into Ryan, take it because I'm a ground guy, and it's exactly what I do. So in comes Primeape, and I'm thinking I don't want to take a close combat. It's probably going to hurt a lot. I don't know whether he's banded or scarfed, so I kind of want to check. So I'm going to go to Sauron to stare at him with the one eye that rules them all and binds them under the darkness and all that garbage and stuff. And I just noticed that it looks like fucking Dusclops has a shit on his head. What the hell, man? It's like a classic cartoon dump just steaming right on top of Dusclops' head. I cannot tell you, I've never seen that before, but that just opened my eyes. It's grey as well, so it's probably going off at this point. This is pretty nasty. I don't know, I'm being a bit nasty today and a bit abrasive. I don't know, it doesn't make sense, because in all honesty, this battle isn't very interesting. It's just, this guy brings like random shit, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. It's interesting anyway, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't really have a deal. I don't have much of a problem to deal with this team just because I have defensive things, and he doesn't really have a defensive core, so he can't really switch things in safely or anything, but whatever. Arcanine's gonna burn me with a Flare Blitz, something that I've seen like 3 times in my life, because most of the time Flare Blitz either just murders you straight out, or it just kills them because of recoil and they don't get a chance to get off a burn, or it just kills you too quickly to ever get a burn. It's a 10% chance, so I mean, what is the likelihood of you ever getting a burn ever? But I guess it happens sometimes. It happened on the Dusclops, and there you go, that's how it went. So anyway, this Arcanine has Protect, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Okay, Darmanitan tries to come in an Earthquake, but I guess Protect is going to stop me in my tracks. I'm going to have to switch back out. I'm going to Rhyperior, predicting the something or other. I don't know what I was predicting, but I knew I could take a hit. Doesn't even matter if it is close combat, because one thing is unstab, sorry, and for a second thing, Rhyperior has Solid Rock, which means I'm going to reduce the damage output anyway, which, you know, that works well for me. It really does. So I'm actually afraid at this point that he's going to switch out to his Delibird. So instead of going for the safe Earthquake, which would easily take him out, I'm going to go for the slightly risky Stone Edge. Obviously risky because it has that tendency to miss oh so often, but oh well. It does hit in this scenario, which is fantastic, because it allows me to leave Rhyperior in here after it's killed the Arcanine and expect to die from a close combat from the Primate, but he does not choose that option. He instead opts to U-turn, predicting me to switch to save my Rhyperior, and in he goes to Delibird, which unfortunately is going to be struck down early in its prime, first by the Stealth Rock, and secondly by Choice Banded Stone Edge. So, unfortunate there that Delibird did fuck all, but I mean, it's a Delibird. What do you expect from it anyways? So in comes Primate. He's going to Punishment. I just don't even at this point, and I'm just going to go into Crisps, who is going to go for the Flare Blitz and most likely finish off the job. I believe Primate cannot live one of those hits, despite the fact that I'm Scarfed, not Banded. It's Primate, and it ain't living much these days, or any days for that matter. So there you go. That was the game. I didn't really explain much, and I didn't have much to do. I just wanted to get this narration blasted out because it's late. I need to sleep. I have a 9 AM tomorrow, and also I was trying to fuck around and get this podcast onto iTunes, which if it is up on iTunes by the time this video goes up, I'll leave a link to the iTunes podcast thing in the description. I'll also leave a link to the actual podcast on YouTube, which is on High and Fiber's channel. This is the new podcast that myself, Fizz, and Fiber are all participating in. It's called the 2.5 Gamers podcast, where we just talk about games, like general gaming stuff, for like hour and a half, 2 hours, and we live stream it weekly, at least we're planning to, so it's a good time. If you want to go check that out, links are provided below, or you can just click on the screen to go directly to the video. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy, that would be mucho helpful, and otherwise you can check out the Tumblr, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.